Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about our another topic, which is physiology of pain. And this question is being asked in exam as a write down the pathway of pain or write down the analgesic pathway in 5 marks again. So it is important. So let's start with the definition of pain. So basically, pain is defined as an unpleasant and emotional experience associated with or without the actual tissue damage. Pain sensation is described in many ways like sharp, pricking, electrical, dull ache, shooting, cutting, stabbing, etc. Often it induces crying and fainting. So this definition has been given by the International Association for the Study of Pain. There are different definitions for pain also, but this definition includes everything one must know about the definition of pain. So this is widely accepted. So pain is produced by real or potential injury to the body. Often it is expressed in terms of injury. For example, pain produced by fire is expressed as burning sensation. Pain produced by severe sustained contraction of skeletal muscle is expressed as cramps. Pain may be acute or chronic. So, what is acute pain? So, acute pain is sharp pain of short duration with easily identified cause. Often it is localized in a small area before spreading to neighboring areas. Usually it is treated by medications. Then there is a chronic pain. Chronic pain is the intermittent or constant pain with different intensities. It lasts for longer periods. It is somewhat difficult to treat chronic pain and it needs professional expert care. There are certain benefits of pain sensation. Pain is an important sensory symptom. Though it is an unpleasant sensation, it has protective or survival benefits such as pain gives warning signals about the existence of a problem or threat. It also creates awareness of injury. Pain prevents the further damage by causing reflex withdrawal of the body from the source of the injury. જ્યારે આપણને કોઈ વસ્તુ વાગતી હોય મતલબ જેનાથી આપણને પેઇન થયું તો આપણે શું કરીશું એ જગ્યા પરથી હાથ લઈ લઈશું રાઈટ એ આપણું રિફ્લેક્સ આપણને એ કામ કરવા માટે સિગ્નલ આપશે. Then pain forces the person to rest or to minimize the activities, thus enabling rapid healing of the injured part. And pain urges the person to take required treatment to prevent major damage. So these are the benefits of pain sensation. Now there are components of the pain sensation. So pain sensation has two components. First is a fast pain and second is a slow pain. Fast pain is the first sensation whenever a pain stimulus is applied. It is experienced as bright, sharp and localized pain sensation. Fast pain is followed by the slow pain, which is experienced as dull, diffused and unpleasant pain. Receptors for both the components of pain are same. In other words, the free nerve endings, but afferent nerve fibers are different. Fast pain sensation is carried by A-type fibers and slow pain sensation is carried by C-type of nerve fibers. Now we'll see the pathways of pain sensation. Pain sensation from various parts of body is carried to brain by different pathways, which are first pathway from skin and deeper structures, second pathway from face, third is a pathway from viscera, and fourth is a pathway from pelvic region. Before going through this pathways, let's understand the basic thing about the pain. So, in pain, basically, what happens is the noxious signal sends impulses to the spinal cord, which releases the information to the brain, and brain interprets the information as pain. Then it localizes it and sends back instructions to the body to react. Now, these pain sensations are mediated by pain receptors, or which is also called the nociceptors, which are present in skin, along with the superficial tissues and virtually all organs except for the brain. So this was the basic thing we should know. Now moving forward to our pathways. The first pathway is from skin and deeper tissues. Receptors of pain sensations are free nerve endings which are distributed throughout the body. There are the first order neurons, which are the cells in posterior nerve root ganglia, which receive the impulses of pain sensation from pain receptors through the dendrites. These impulses are transmitted to spinal cord through the axons of these neurons. Fast pain fibers. As we have talked before, fast pain sensation is carried by A-type afferent fibers which synapse with neurons of marginal nucleus in the posterior gray horn, and slow pain sensation is carried by the C-type afferent fibers which synapse with neurons of substantia gelatinosa of Ronaldo and the posterior gray horn. Then there is a second order neurons. Neurons of marginal nucleus and substantia gelatinosa of Ronaldo from the second order neurons. Fibers from these neurons ascend in the form of the lateral spinothalamic tract. Fast pain fibers. Fibers of fast pain arise from neurons of marginal nucleus. Immediately after taking origin, the fibers cross the midline via anterior gray commissure, reach the lateral white column of the opposite side and ascend. These fibers form the neo-spinothalamic fibers in lateral spinothalamic tract. These nerve fibers terminate in ventral posterolateral nucleus of thalamus. Some of the fibers terminate in ascending reticular activating system of brainstem. Slow pain fibers. Fibers of slow pain which arise from neurons of substantia gelatinosa cross the midline and run along the fibers of fast pain as paleospinothalamic fibers in lateral spinothalamic tract. 1/5 of these fibers terminate in ventral posterolateral nucleus of thalamus. Remaining fibers terminate in any of the following areas: nuclei of reticular formation of brainstem, tectum of midbrain, and gray matter surrounding aqueduct of salivus. Then there is a third order neurons. Third order neurons of pain pathway are the neurons in thalamic nucleus, reticular formation, tectum, and gray matter around the aqueduct of salivus. Center for pain sensation. Center for pain sensation is an post-central gyrus of parietal cortex. Fibers reaching hypothalamus are concerned with the arousal mechanism due to the pain stimulus. Now we'll talk about the pathway from face. Pain sensation from face is carried by trigeminal nerve. If we are talking about the pathway of viscera, then pain sensation from thoracic and abdominal viscera is transmitted by the sympathetic nerves, which are the thoracolumbar nerves. Pain from esophagus, trachea, and pharynx is carried by the vagus and glossopharyngeal nerves. And pathway from pelvic region, pain sensation from deeper structures of pelvic region is conveyed by the sacral parasympathetic nerves. Now there is a visceral pain. Pain from viscera is unpleasant and it is poorly localized. Causes of visceral pain. So there are certain causes which creates visceral pain. These causes are: first is ischemia. In simple language, ischemia is the inadequate blood supply to an organ. Substances released during ischemic reactions such as bradykinin and proteolytic enzymes stimulate the pain receptors of viscera. Then another cause of visceral pain is chemical stimuli. Chemical substances like acidic gastric juice leak from ruptured ulcers into peritoneal cavity and produce pain. And the third cause of visceral pain would be spasm and overdistension of the hollow organs. Spastic contraction of smooth muscles in gastrointestinal tract and other hollow organs of viscera cause pain by stimulating the free nerve endings. Overdistension of hollow organ also causes pain. Then there is another term called referred pain. We'll see the definition of that. Referred pain is the pain that is perceived at a site adjacent to or away from the site of origin. मतलब જે જગ્યા પર પેઇન થતું હોય, જ્યાં એનું मतलब ઓરિજિનલ સાઇટ હોય, જ્યાંથી પેઇન સ્ટાર્ટ થયું છે, એ જગ્યા સિવાય એની દૂરની જગ્યા તો તેની જોડતી કોઈ જગ્યા હોય ત્યાં આગળ પેઇન થાય. That is called the referred pain. Deep pain and some visceral pain are referred to other areas, but superficial pain is not referred. There are some examples of referred pain. First is a cardiac pain, which is felt at inner part of left arm and left shoulder. જનરલી આપણે જોયું હોય કે કોઈને હાર્ટ એટેક આવ્યો હોય અથવા તો એના જે માઇલ્ડ સિમ્ટમ્સ જ્યારે જોવા મળે તો એમાં મોસ્ટલી પેઇન હોય લેફ્ટ આર્મમાં અથવા તો જે લેફ્ટ શોલ્ડર છે ત્યાં થતું હોય. પેઇન ઇન ઓવરી ઇઝ referred to umbilicus. Pain from testis is felt in abdomen. Pain in diaphragm is referred to shoulder, and pain in gallbladder is referred to epigastric region, and renal pain is referred to loin. So these are basically some examples of referred pain. Now we'll see the mechanism of the referred pain. There is a phenomena, there is a rule called dermatomal rule. According to the dermatomal rule, pain is referred to a structure which is developed from the same dermatome from which the pain producing structure is developed. A dermatome includes all the structures or parts of the body which are innervated by afferent nerve fibers of one dorsal root. For example, the heart and inner aspect of left arm originate from the same dermatome. So the pain in heart is referred to the left arm. As we have talked before, these are the sites of referred pain. ડાયાફાર્મનું જે રિફર્ડ પેઇન છે એ શોલ્ડર પર જે બતાવ્યું છે, હાર્ટનું છે એ લેફ્ટ આર્મ, ગોલ બ્લેડર છે એપિગેસ્ટ્રિક રિજન પર, આ સાઈડ પર છે એનું કિડનીનું જે છે એ જોવા મળે, ઓવરીનું પેઇન છે અમ્બલિકલ એરિયામાં જોવા મળે, અને ટેસ્ટિસનું પેઇન છે એ આ એરિયામાં. Neurotransmitters involved in pain sensation. Glutamate and substance P are the neurotransmitter secreted by pain nerve endings. A-type afferent fibers which transmit impulses of fast pain secrete glutamate. The C-type fibers which transmit impulses of a slow pain secrete substance P. Now we'll see about the analgesia system. Analgesia system means the pain control system. જેવી રીતે પેઇન સેન્સેશન છે એની આખી સિસ્ટમ છે, એનું પાથવે છે, સેમ એનાલ્જેસિયા સિસ્ટમ ઓલ્સો હેવ ધ pathway. Body has its own analgesia system in brain, which provides a short-term relief from pain. It is also called endogenous analgesic system. Analgesia system has got its own pathway through which it blocks the synaptic transmission of pain sensation in spinal cord and thus attenuates the experience of pain. Attenuates matlab reduces the effect of the pain. In fact, analgesic drugs such as opioids act through this system and provide a controlled pain relief. Analgesic pathway. Analgesic pathway that interferes with pain transmission is often considered as descending pain pathway. The ascending pain pathway being the afferent fibers that transmit pain sensation to the brain. In short, જે પેઇનનું જે સેન્સેશન છે એ બ્રેઇન સુધી જે જાય છે that is called ascending pain pathway, અને જે analgesic pathway છે that is called the descending pain pathway. Role of analgesic pathway in inhibiting pain transmission. Fibers of analgesic pathway arise from the frontal lobe of cerebral cortex and hypothalamus. These fibers terminate in the gray matter surrounding the third ventricle and aqueduct of sylvius. Fibers from here descend down to brainstem and terminate on nucleus raphe situated in a reticular formation of lower pons and upper medulla, and nucleus reticularis paragigantocellularis situated in medulla. Fibers from this reticular nuclei descend through a lateral white column of spinal cord and reach the synapses of the neurons in afferent pain pathway situated in anterior gray horn. Synapses of the afferent pain pathway are between A-type afferent fibers and neurons of marginal nucleus and C-type afferent fibers and neurons of substania gelatinosa of Ronaldo. At synaptic level, analgesic fibers release neurotransmitters and inhibit the pain transmission before being relayed to brain. So in this figure, in blue line we can see the pain pathway, how it is going up from spinal cord to medulla to midbrain to reticular formation to the thalamus to sensory cortex, and in red we can see the analgesic pathway. Neurotransmitter of the analgesic pathway. Neurotransmitters released by the fibers of analgesic pathway are serotonin and opiate receptor substances, namely enkephalin, dynorphin and endorphin. There are certain terms which you should have to know. First is analgesia. Analgesia means the loss of pain sensation. Hyperalgesia. Hyperalgesia is defined as the increased sensitivity to pain sensation, and paralgesia means abnormal pain sensation, which is called paralgesia. So this was it about the physiology of pain. Generally આપણો જે syllabus છે એની અંદર આ ટોપિક છે, but in our question bank there isn't any relevant question regarding this topic, but we should not miss this. If it is in the syllabus, so we should have to go for that. So if you are having any query regarding this, let me know.